Welcome to another episode of Entrepreneurs at Fuego. We're documenting the journey of incredible entrepreneurs, one digital footprint at a time. With me, I have Chelsea Rusing,
yes.
A multifaceted entrepreneur.
That's right.
That's what I want to get out, because you do a bunch of stuff.
Yes, I do many things.
Many things.
Yes.
Tell us.
So I do event planning.
By the way, you have like the greatest voice
Thank
ever.
you.
People tell you that?
Yeah, they ask me if I can sing, and I say no.
You can't
I
sing.
cannot. Yeah, they say I have a singer's voice. Yeah, no.
But
thank you.
it is smoky, it's throaty,
Right.
it's very, very
Dense and raspy.
dense, raspy.
Sure. Yeah.
Very powerful.
Yeah. Thank you.
I figured I said that.
Yeah. So yeah, I do event planning
Yeah.
for a venue down the street called G Collection.
All right.
This is owned by Scott Gauthier. He is a local jeweler. He's been a jeweler in Arizona for 28 years. He hand makes all of his jewelry. He has 2 stores here, one in Santa Barbara.
right.
So I do the event planning at the venue, which is where he has created a museum of all the things he's collected over his life. Cars, I mean, anything, antiquities, you name it, it's there. Perfume bottles, it's just like, it's almost like an Alice in Wonderland experience.
Really?
From the minute you come in, there's just so many fun things to look at, and all of his cars he's refurbished. It's incredible.
And that is open to the public or just
No.
for his clients?
So open to very exclusive. I mean, honestly, the building just looks like a garage. You would have no idea what's inside. I mean, there's a one-of-a-kind Ferrari. There's cars that are one of 3 in the world, and it looks like a junkyard. You would have no idea.
And that's kept that for a specific reason,
Yes,
I'm sure.
Yes,
Okay.
it's supposed to be like a secret gem. So I do all of the event planning there. I'm the only employee there. So I pretty much do everything.
Exactly.
But then I also, for his jewelry company, I do
Yeah.
all of the marketing, social media. I do that. And then I'm actually launching a blog in August about my hiking. I do hiking, camping, backpacking, all solo. That's what I'm saying. There's many facets.
You're doing like all sorts of things here.
I'm a multitasker.
All right.
I
so-
have to be doing something at all times.
But in a sense, what I see is that you have all these hats and you're doing all these things at the same time. How do you keep
It all
that
level?
level and coordinated?
Honestly, I think it's because I'm passionate about everything that I do. Every aspect, I mean, working with Scott and both the companies, running one, doing my own thing, each one I'm so passionate about that
Right.
when I wake up in the morning, all I want to do is get things done for it. And so, I mean, I'm constantly making lists and trying to get everything done I can, but somehow it ends up just working out. I balance it out just for the love of it.
Because what I see, there are a lot of parallels of what you do to entrepreneurship. Really, I mean, you're running the show for Scott in a way that if it didn't have you, things would kind of start breaking down. And wait a minute, these things are not getting done and everything else.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
It's just you're very, very important in this aspect, in this space.
And also, with the venue, we don't do any marketing, public marketing. So that's been quite a hurdle. So I have had to personally go in, I go into resorts and I meet their destination management companies, their event planners. I go meet any type of event planner in Scottsdale and Phoenix, face to face, and that's how we make our contacts.
Which is a very, very unique way of approaching. But if you have an event venue destination that is second to none, I mean, it would stand to reason that you would want to scream to the world,
Right.
Oh, come down here. I mean, that would be my first thing. Come down here because this is what you're going to find out, and it's a beautiful thing.
Right.
You are not far from where we are here at the office pile. However, the location is secret, so I'm not going to give it. I'm not going to give it away. But it is incredibly close. But it's so in the script that you would have to know or be invited to it in order to be inside.
Right.
So that creates that exclusivity.
Yes, makes it that much more special.
That makes it that much more special, which in turn makes you desire it more.
Yes.
Because we want those things that we can't have.
Right. everybody
Is that
does.
the idea
Yes,
behind it?
Completely. And we want, a specific, type of demographic that's going to really appreciate everything that's in the venue. We don't want the whole public coming in and talking about it. We want it to be this special experience, and people that know some of the cars, know some of the, antiques and the background of some of the things that are in the venue. So it's a very special experience for them.
Which is, this show is about entrepreneurship. The show is about your personal journey, how you got to here, but it's also about the tips and tricks and, very importantly, marketing.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And you mentioned that it's a huge hurdle, not having, all these
Mass
social media, all this mass marketing available to you to scream out, this is what I have. But yet that in itself has created that exclusivity to find that buyer or that client, if you will, that has the means to not only appreciate what is in there, but also to afford that experience.
Yeah.
Because you don't want me walking in, because I'm never going to buy any.
We would welcome you in.
I'd be like, how much? If you have to ask how much it costs, then you probably can't afford it. But anyway, so that is an amazing marketing tool that it's so difficult, so elusive to accomplish.
Yeah, it's been actually really fun because I feel like I've gotten to meet so many people, and on top of that, I've gotten to come up with different creative ways to market us with these people that I'm talking to. So, we come up with these, digital ideas of things on an iPad that I can show them and videos we can make. And I'm very creative. My dad's a photographer, so I sometimes make videos for the venue and I get to show them. And it's just, I get to kind of mold the marketing into what I want. And that's been very fun for me.
Let's talk about your blog.
Yeah.
What you're going to be creating with this blog and about hiking, which sounds to me like that's your true passion. I mean,
I know,
which is kind of polar opposite of what you're doing, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So tell us about that.
So I just have a passion for being outdoors. I always have, and when people meet me, they have no idea that I have a hammock, I have a tent, and I go every weekend, with my car that should not be off-roading. I get a flat tire about every 2 weeks, and I just explore Arizona, and I try and find secret places that no one knows about, and I camp there, and I explore it, and I like to write. I write poetry, I write stories, and I just write fun stories about my experiences. And that's pretty much what my blog is going to be about. It'll be launching in August, and I'm really excited about it.
That's so cool. Are you going to write about the fact that we're going to have 120, 123 degrees this weekend?
Yeah, see, and I got to deal with that too. Yeah.
It's horrendous. So you escape the heat. So do you have any special favorite place where you go hiking?
Up north, I love.
Sedona?
West Clear Creek is where I love, if you're familiar. Right outside of Sedona.
Yeah.
And Sedona's amazing.
Where do people talk about writing blogs and everything else all the time. So where do you write this blog, and how can people find this blog? I guess
well, I'm doing it through Squarespace. So, I'm just gonna launch it. It's just a site, kind of just a setup for me to create the blog. But once I do it, you can just it's called Mud in Her Hair. Mudinherhair.com.
That's a very good name. Not that you have mud in your hair, man, but it's just.
I might.
You might after you go away. Yeah. That's a great name. And are you planning on monetizing that blog? All right. How do you monetize something like that?
I don't know. It's going to be a learning curve for me.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't really know yet. I've been taking it a step at a time. It's happened really fast. I've been wanting to do it, and I've just been starting to create it a month ago.
Yeah.
So I don't know yet. I'm taking it a day at a time.
This is what's cool about you right now at this point in time, because this show is about entrepreneurship. It's about journeys, and every once in a while we get somebody like you that is starting a journey. and much like you, go camping, and that in itself is an experience and it's a journey, and sometimes you just never know what you're going to find. You know,
Right.
grizzly bears or
Oh yeah, been there, yeah.
snakes, you know,
Yeah,
and,
oh, yeah.
like, fighting off all this wild animals.
Yeah.
That's kind of what entrepreneurship is all about, and that's what kind of business is all about, because you don't know what you're going to find.
Right, the unknown.
And it is that unknown, but it's thrilling, it is interesting, it is exciting, and you certainly have the passion for it. So we're definitely going to want you back in about a couple of years to see where your blog is at, what you've done so far, and that way we can continue documenting and following you in your
My journey, yeah.
That's so cool, man. That's
Thank you.
That's really cool.
I'm excited.
I am too. Chelsea Rusing.
Yes.
Rusing, where's that?
Norwegian.
I would have never guessed.
Yeah, I know.
You stumped me.
Yeah. Yep.
Come back, man.
Yeah, I will.
And we're not going to tell anybody in the world about the secret place.
Okay.
But if you want to find out, they can definitely contact you.
Okay. Great. Perfect.
Call us here on the show. We'll give them your phone number.
Okay. Yes.
That'll be all right?
Yes. Personal phone number. Yeah.
And then you can take it from there.
Yes.
But I am not, nobody can waterboard me, torture me. I will never give the
Okay.
advice.
Thank God.
With that, we're out.